Welcome back to YouTube's Living in OC. I'm your host and local real estate agent, Garrett Gahn. Today we're doing something that we've never done on the channel before, which is to have a guest. Joining me today is Kip Adkins, a prominent real estate investor here in Orange County, CEO of Diversified Financing Solutions, husband, father of three, and local resident here in Huntington Beach, California. Besides all that, he has a stunning new construction property coming here to the market in Huntington Beach, in an absolute dream neighborhood. So if you are thinking Huntington Beach, it may be a good fit for you, stick around to the end of this video as we're gonna get an exclusive look at this very exciting property that's gonna be coming to the market here in a few short months. So Kip, you're a very established local investor here. Is it true that you have over 100 house flips under your belt?
I estimate well over 100, but I just go with that 100 mark. And been at it for 16 years, Orange County, Riverside, San Bernardino, Los Angeles.
The whole Southern California bubble.
All of Southern California. I've even ventured up into Northern California, Utah, Tennessee, Florida, and South Carolina.
Okay, so not just in Southern California. How many rental properties do you have in your portfolio personally?
Rental properties, I'm at about 50 doors. It's about 28 properties, some are multis.
With that said, you obviously have a great deal of experience in the investing field. What initially sparked that for you? What got you interested in real estate investing in the first place?
Real estate has always coursed my veins. I've been in this industry since 1996 and always been real estate centric. Became an entrepreneur in 2007.
Okay.
During the global financial crisis. Sold a lot of bank-owned properties throughout that period, and opportunities just kind of fell in my lap.
Fair enough.
And I just couldn't turn them down.
Now, I'm sure you get this question a lot with all of your investor-friendly educational content that you have out there, and we'll definitely link all of his YouTube, his Instagram down below, so make sure to check that out. But as someone who's looking to get started real estate investing, what would that look like? What is some advice that you have for someone who's never done a house flip or has a rental property but would like to, start that journey?
Yeah, I mean, I get those calls. I get those calls probably,
I'm sure,
15 times a day. Everybody wants to know how to get started. And I mean, the answer is it's easy. You've got to figure out what market you want to be in. You've got to figure out how much capital it's going to take to get started. And as far as getting pre-qualified for hard money or to become an investor, it's very, very easy. We go down to as low as a 600 FICO score.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we'll go as high as 85% on the purchase price on advance.
Okay.
We finance 100% of the repair cost. And we're just looking to make sure that you've got some juice in the exit. So you're going to be able to get out of the property and make money, and we do all that through a third-party appraisal. So
yeah, it's surprising, I'm sure, for them to hear easy coming out of your mouth. That's not typically something people would think about with real estate investing, I'm sure. Now, shifting gears into the financing conversation that you've already kind of touched on here, it's a very exciting thing that you offer. Someone comes to you, they found a property. What does it look like to go through the approval process, and what should they be kind of prepared for, I guess?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to that easy word.
It's easy. You heard it here. It's easy to invest in real estate.
That's it. So, I mean, the source of capital for the down payment, there's always going to be a down payment. The borrower is always going to have skin in the game.
Okay.
And the source of that down payment can be, cash is king. If you got cash in the bank, you can get a gift letter from family. You can bring on a partner, and the partner can go into the LLC, or they can contribute capital to the project. So the borrower has the cash down payment and the cash to show to close the deal. But we're not looking at tax returns. We're not looking at W-2s.
Okay.
We're not looking at verification of employment.
All those things that would be, typical to a conventional loan, something that you're interested in purchasing a property for yourself. It varies quite a bit, and that's kind of what you're highlighting here, and that's what I wanted the audience to grasp. Your FICO can be as low as a 600, and that down payment can come from a lot of different sources. Yeah,
super easy. And again, as long as there's nothing glaring on credit, borrowers qualify very easily. The next step is qualifying the property. So we're going to verify that the property has lift. so that you're buying a property at a good price.
Mm-hmm.
You put money into the property, and it's going to have a lift and bring it back up to market value or higher than market value.
Yeah, okay.
A real estate investor should have some experience if they're going to add value.
Mm-hmm.
So the property, let's talk about Main Street for a minute.
Yeah, this is definitely something that I wanted to touch on, is your project that's coming up here in Huntington Beach.
Absolutely.
I know a lot of the people who are on the channel, watching the channel, I see the analytics. A lot of you are interested in Huntington Beach. So I wanted to bring Kip on not only to talk about his investment side of things, but also really highlight this new exciting project that he has coming to Huntington, because it is in such a really special neighborhood. Can you talk just about kind of the location of the property and what you really think, makes it stand out compared to what's on the market? Because as an agent, I'm just not really seeing, I've seen the design specs of this. I'm super excited for it. I'm just not seeing other properties, especially on the market, that are even comparable in design, location. It seems to check every box.
Yeah, this is the lot's larger than anything in
Yes.
downtown, but
Yeah.
but this area it's Lake Park.
Mm-hmm.
So Lake Park is this small pocket of homes boxed in by Main Street and Lake,
Yeah.
11th and Utica.
Okay, yes.
So you're in a small pocket of downtown that has these large lots.
Mm-hmm.
It's walking distance to downtown.
Mm-hmm.
It's walking distance to Pacific City. So it's very walking community friendly.
Yes.
The kids can walk to Smith Elementary, Dwyer
Dwyer
Junior
Middle.
High.
You can go to Huntington High is right on the corner.
Huntington High School, and so it's a highly desirable area. People are always looking for homes in this area, and
Absolutely. And there's not a ton of turnover, I would say, either.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these people are just digging their heels in, and they're sticking
Yes.
around.
Yeah, it's a lot of lifers, a lot of generational homes that are being passed down. So it's a really special opportunity, and it certainly doesn't come around very often. So I'm excited, and I appreciate you sharing it with us, giving us an exclusive look at the property. Coming this year, next year?
Oh, this
When
year
can we
for
expect
sure.
it? Okay,
Yeah.
so 2024 for sure. Within the next few months, we'll be keeping tabs on this property. If you do have any interest in Huntington Beach, specifically new construction, I'm going to go ahead and throw up my personal number on the screen for you now. If you have interest in this property specifically, reach out to me. Kip is a good friend of mine, and we would be happy to share the details of this property with you. I know that this property is in its early stages of development. It seems like things are just kind of getting moving with it, and we can kind of show some progress of what the property looks like now. But would you be willing to get out of the studio and go to the property itself, take a look around, and kind of show the audience just a first-person look at the property and get into the details a little bit more?
Yeah, if you're up for it.
Amazing. Yeah, you heard it here. Stay tuned for part 2. This week sometime we'll go out to the property. We'll shoot a full tour of what the structure looks like now and also what to expect. It's super exciting. It's the perfect combination of the lot size, the location, the lifestyle, and then just the design of the home. It's really beautiful. So I'm very, very excited to show you guys. Kip, so I know that there's not a shortage of capital out there for real estate investing, and people certainly have their options. What, I guess, differentiates you, makes you a little bit different from the other hard money lenders that are out there?
Yeah, so I appreciate that. There is a ton of capital in the space,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of big box lenders out there that are funding deals. But I think what you get with our small firm is a boutique, customized experience.
Okay.
So we're going to take the time to educate borrowers on real estate investing, make sure that the vetting...
Well, just right there, I think that you're already differentiating yourself. You off the bat are offering the education to really support the investor, especially early on, investors that aren't maybe quite as confident as when they get 5 or 6 deals under their belt.
That's right. Yeah.
So providing that education, I think, already is huge.
Like I said, I realize who I'm competing with, and we try to give that hands-on touch, fostering the relationship. We don't want to do one deal for you. We want you to grow and scale in the business, and we want to do every deal for our borrowers.
Mm-hmm.
So, ensuring that you're going to be profitable. And then as far as being competitive on price and on origination fees, I try to be as competitive with the big box guys.
Mm-hmm.
I have less overhead in many cases. I can be competitive on costs.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, if you're taking if you're doing a fix and flip project where you get down into the real meat of what's going on with your loan, and you say, okay, I've got a construction budget and I've got a construction reserve. How do I draw on that?
Yeah.
So I'm the guy they call.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to the construction department. You're calling Kip and you're saying, hey,
Yeah.
I'm ready for a draw. I need to pay my contractor on this deal. So
Okay.
I'm going to walk them through that process. We send somebody out, inspect the property, make sure that everything's on track. And there's a lot of feedback there and things you just don't get from the big
No,
box
that's
guys.
huge. I think, especially early real estate investors would appreciate that sort of hand-holding a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah.
Gives a little bit of confidence to the investor, and then also, with you being smaller in-house, like you said, maybe eliminating some of the fees and making it slightly more affordable than some of the big box names that people would generally go after. So
Yeah, not only the newbies. I mean, the guys that are experienced. I think if the experienced guys are out there and they're listening to this, they'll appreciate a lot of the things that I'm saying.
Yeah.
The hands-on touch,
Absolutely.
a single point of contact throughout the life of the loan. Those are the things that we offer.
So Kip, obviously as an investor, you've done the development side, you've done a multitude of investments yourself, and then you also offer the financing and on the funding side, and how you bring that together is it's really special.
Yeah, so look, I mean, that's the main differentiator here, and I think that's what links the two things together.
Yeah.
Is when somebody brings me a deal, I've done this. I'm walking in your shoes.
You walk the walk.
I walk the walk.
Yeah.
I talk the talk. Look, you're getting my experience for free.
Yes.
You're getting those war stories. You're getting those lessons that I've learned in the 100+ flips that I've done, and I've done it all.
Well, Kip, thank you so much. This has been extremely informative. I think the audience is going to take a lot of information from this video and really apply it. Where can people find out more about you, see the awesome content you're putting out in regards to real estate investing, the funding that you offer? Where can people contact you directly, and what's a good source for the content that you're putting out?
Yeah, so look, I pride myself on education and spending the time and teaching people how they can do this. I consider myself a free consultation. I don't get paid until I do a loan with somebody. So if they're taking financing from me, everything I give you is free until we get to the end and I fund your deal, and then I get paid on funding your deal. You can find me at www.diversifiedsolutions.com.
Okay.
Or you can reach me at 800-228-8180, extension 100. That's my direct dial, and it rings through to my cell 24/7. I'm always available.
Direct to you in your pocket.
That's it. Yep.
Nice. Amazing.
You can find us on YouTube as well. It's Diversified Financing Solutions on YouTube. And we're on Facebook, Instagram, Reels. I mean, I think if you do a search for Diversified Financing Solutions, you can find a lot of good things.
Amazing. Well, yeah, that's how I first had heard about you. I started, looking up investment financing in this area, investment education in this area, seeing your content, really special stuff. I know that you guys can definitely benefit from it. We're going to link his website, his phone number, his YouTube, his Instagram. Everything will be in the description below, so make sure to check all of that out. It's going to be very, very informative and very useful for you guys. Other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you have any other questions regarding moving to, living in, new construction in Orange County, California, you're in the right place. Reach out to me directly. I'll put my personal number on the screen for you now as well. I have people just like you that are reaching out every single week, and I absolutely love it. Stay tuned for that part 2. We're going to go check out that new construction project here in Huntington Beach. And if you did find any value in this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for all things living in Orange County, California. Kip, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me, Garrett.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Awesome.